is Chick-fil-A gay now? Because they weren't. For a long time, Chick-fil-A was a place I was so sad I couldn't eat at because they didn't like gay people. And I heard so much great stuff about their juicy chicken patties or whatever. And I couldn't. And I remember everyone at TYT, we'll talk about that later, everyone went for the last Chick-fil-A thing they could eat. I remember that story. Anyway, so now a Tennessee franchise is under fire from a lot of conservatives because they sponsored an LGBT film festival in Nashville. It's called the Level Ground Film Festival, and now a Change.org petition is in the works to try to inform corporate that this franchise owner, the person who locally owns that Chick-fil-A, that to notify the corporate people that that person is out of bounds with what they refer to as, quote, contrary to Chick-fil-A's corporate stance on Christian values regarding marriage and stewardship. It is intense. This is not the first time that this has happened, that someone at a local Chick-fil-A franchise has stepped out of bounds as they're perceived by a conservative contingent. This is not the first indication, quote, from WorldNet Daily, of a possible Chick-fil-A about-face. In June, a local restaurant donated 200 sandwiches and side dishes, mind you, to the Iowa City Pride Fest's picnic. The restaurant's owner, Adam Donius, agreed to this arrangement, according to local reports, after being approached by a bunch of gays. And he said yes to gays, and I think that's what people are up in arms about.
There is a whole 743 signatures on this petition, okay?
Guys, I am sweating. They're coming for us.
Oh, God.
I love talking about the gay agenda. When I saw we were doing this story, I love it. Because I don't know what the gay agenda is, and I'm always hoping that they'll say, they're like, the gay agenda, which reads, blah, blah, blah. Because until then, I just feel like it's a party I haven't been invited to. I really do. I'm just like, look, I don't know what more do you want me to do? Am I not gay enough because I haven't cut my hair yet? Like, what do you want from me? But I saw this, and I thought, you know what? It makes me happy. It makes me happy. My parents live in Kentucky right now, and it is not one of the most LGBT-friendly states. But you hear stuff like this about this Chick-fil-A kind of going against the grain and donating some sandwiches to their pride parade, or just being a little gayer and just having a little more rainbows. And it just makes me happy that there are people that can be a part of an organization that, even though they have said in their mission statement, are not, not down with the gays, then they're thinking on their own and they're making their own choices. And like, come at them, like, come at me, bros. Yeah, I don't. They'll be fine. They'll be good. Good for you guys.
I love it. It's 200 sandwiches.
Yeah.
It's like 4 boxes of sandwiches has become a Change.org petition.
Okay, so let's understand a couple of things. First off, remember, this was supposed to be about gay marriage, right? Mm-hmm. Dan Cathy, the owner of Chick-fil-A overall, had said that he was opposed to gay marriage because it wasn't biblical and yada, yada. Wait, what does giving the 200 sandwiches have anything to do with gay marriage? What does going to a film festival have anything to do with gay marriage? Oh, it doesn't have anything to do with it. You just hate gays, right? Remember, the whole time they're like, no, we don't hate gays. We don't hate, no, it's just about the marriage thing. We want to make sure we can protect the sanctity of marriage. Mm-hmm. But we don't hate gays. Oh, you gave a sandwich to our gay guy? Mm-hmm. I hate you. Right? These started a whole petition based on, you went to a gay movie? Okay, that's it. I'm never eating at Chick-fil-A anymore.
Sir, do you take this man? Do you have the sandwich? Will you present the sandwich?
Well, another thing that I think about a lot is that there are a lot of people who are homophobic who are also good people. And here's the thing. So you can be, a lot of people will say that I'm against gay marriage, but I'm not against gay people. And that's okay, but you do have to recognize that you are homophobic. There's just no way around that. You can't say that, and they're like, well, I'm not making a judgment on you, but I just don't believe in your lifestyle. Well, you are making a judgment.
No,
but
that's by definition.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that you're a bad person. You know what I mean? But then they do things like this, where they're just like trying to literally ruin our gay party, which is just a gay slumber party with films, and then, then you look like a crummy person, and that, because you're just ruining the party. But I think that what bothers me the most is when people say, we're not homophobic, we just don't condone gay people. You are. You are.
Right.
Just admit it. Doesn't mean that you're a bad person. I don't hate you. I don't think that you're wrong. I don't think that you're any less kind than some other people. Like, it doesn't mean that your heart is totally turned to stone. It just means that you are homophobic, and that's just who you are.
And the reason Grace is saying you're not necessarily you're not necessarily a bad person, is because a lot of people got brainwashed into this, right? Like, they get this propaganda. This is what your religion says, right? Now, it's not really true, because your religion also says if you eat shrimp, it's an abomination against the sky god, and you'll be punished forever. And you just ignore that part, right?
Don't forget all the times that Jesus never mentioned gay people.
That's right. So, I mean, you could go to hell for 1,000 different things that they never emphasize. They emphasize the part about gays in the Old Testament out of discrimination. It's not hate as much as it is, we got to find somebody to discriminate against, so it's us versus them, right? It's like the oldest trick in the book.
A lot of the Old Testament is like, don't die because we need you in our religion.
Yes.
Make more people and don't die. So a lot of the Old Testament is like, don't just wash your hands after you eat, and don't put gross food next to food you're going to eat. Don't be gay because then you can't have more babies for our religion. So that's, I don't know, that's my interpretation. I went to Catholic school as mostly Jewish, and so that's my attempt at an impartial read of those books.
No, that's exactly right. It was because the Israelites had to have enough soldiers to beat the Canaanites. So they're like, if the Canaanites keep having straight sex and we're having gay sex, they're going to have more kids. We can't have it. Don't eat the pig because you'll get sick and then die, and we can't use you in our army to kill the Canaanites.
Yeah, literally trichnosis, because we haven't invented the cookbook yet to tell you how long to cook it. Just you're going to
wait until I'm in a garden, then eat the pig. It'll make sense later.
So if you grew up in that atmosphere, you don't know you're being hateful, right? You got brainwashed into it, and you think you're being a good Christian, a good person by believing these things when it's the exact opposite. So I get it. I hear what you're saying, Grace. You're not necessarily a bad person in all other respects, but you are homophobic. That by definition, you say, I want different rules for gay people. I don't want them to have the same rights as me. I want them to have less rights than me. Well, I mean, whatever you want to call it, fear, hatred, whatever it is, but it's discriminating. There's no question about it. And don't give Chick-fil-A too much credit. It was two local owners of franchises who made these distinct decisions. It wasn't corporate at Chick-fil-A. In fact, corporate said, "Oh, we're looking into it," right?
Right.
And so we had that ban on Chick-fil-A, and people went and got the last Chick-fil-A before we imposed the ban on the Young Turks. I found out the other day, Brent, that I'm the only one still doing the ban. Like, it turns out, like, Michael and Ben and maybe even Shayna, who's a gay rights activist, were like, oh, yeah, Cenk, we dropped that a long time ago.
God, I know what they make that sauce out of, but I want to dip stuff in it.
I had Chick-fil-A last weekend. I did eat it. And my reasoning is because I don't think when I marry my wife one day that an executive from Chick-fil-A will physically stop me from walking down the aisle. Like, I'll be fine. They'll be fine.
You know what you remind me of? Of the vegetarians that when they get drunk, they eat meat.